Let's go with a whim. That sounds like I'm just choosing that just because I can, but that's not really what I meant. Well, clearly. I'm sure in good shape, considering I never exercised while I was in jail. I wonder if it's thanks to that bland health food. As I climb to the top of the tower, through the fog, I come to an open area. Looks like this is my goal. Look up through the powerful winds. The gathered shadows swirl around the tower, top of the tower, giving off sinister power.
Oh, it's totally red. I wasn't ready.
Oh, you got me. Yeah, that punishness is infectious. Nope, that pun was just awful. I shake my head and look up at the cloud shadows swirling around in the sky. The whirling storm sucks in one of the shadow, one after the other, like a tornado. I gulp at the sight up close.
The things a brat can dream up are scary. You wouldn't stand a chance if you got swallowed up in this. I guess Show's scheme is a huge success so far.
In the middle of the red fog is a clear object the size of a person, giving off light as it floats. I see, so that's all the fragments he kept shaving off from the persona units. The red-haired kid is standing next to it. As I stay low and watch it looks like he hasn't noticed me. These kids were tricked into helping him collect the persona fragments under the guise of the P1 climax. Well, after such an intense battle, staying alive is a bit impressive. I think they deserve some praise there.
It would be a problem if anyone died here, after all.
My goal here is to keep anyone from becoming a victim. That's all there is to it.
It's just something I can't allow. Sorry, but that's why I'm gonna have to gum up the works, by whatever means necessary.
I draw my pistol and aim at the red-haired young man through the fog. Show's looking up at the giant shadow with an expression of rapture. Maybe he's too busy with his new world. He's not even looking this way. Well, that's convenient for me. I slowly thumb back the hammer on my revolver. People may not know this about me, but I'm actually pretty confident with my aim. I was always in the top of my class in pistol training at the academy. I take aim at the persona fragment in front of Show. Well, maybe it's too big to be called a fragment now. If I can break that thing, Show's plan is done for. I've only got this one chance. That's okay. I can't miss here. I concentrate and put my finger on the trigger.
What?
Did I hit it? I'm sure I got it, but the persona fragment didn't break. The impact of the bullet was only enough to crack it slightly.
One shot wasn't enough.
I'll have to get another shot in. I quickly take aim at the crack in the crystal. But just when I'm about to pull the trigger...
Hey, Adachi. What the hell are you doing?
Sho stands in front of me with a look of rage. He found me! A frontal assault is the absolute last thing I wanted to do. But I guess I can't help that now. I doubt he'd believe me if I told him my finger slipped.
Did I ever say I was going to cooperate with you? You goddamn son of a... I'll destroy you!
Okay. Well, I gotta play the video game now. Well, after they load up the character portraits. They're not really portraits, are they? What would we call that? Well, I guess I don't actually know the definition of portrait, so maybe I'm completely wrong. the more you think about the words you use, the more you realise how little you know. Well, at least I realise that. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna do. Well, okay. This is not what I was intending to do. I don't know how to remember how to play this video game as usual, but it's gonna be over soon, so maybe I don't need to know. The only battle that's really hard is the boss battle. Well, maybe hard is a bit of a tough word for that. Tough word? No, tough word isn't right either. I won, but it's more like Sho just got tired of fighting and gave up. I was hurt pretty badly, but Sho must have used a lot of stamina in that battle. I sit down on Sho's chest to keep him pinned.
Bastard. What's this about? Were you planning to betray me from the start? What an ungrateful little prick!
Hey, language, dude. Sho glares at me, seething. He must really be pissed. I can feel him trembling under me.
Didn't I say? I told you I was gonna do whatever I want.
You cocky dipshit. Don't think that you've won. You must be seriously stupid to defy me. That's why you lost to them, you goddamn stupid moronic idiot!
Ugh. All this yapping is hurting my ears. How many times do you have to call me a moron, you moron? I press the muzzle of my pistol against Show's jaw to shut him up.
You actually have the nerve to say that to me. You're the one who got all cocky and started a fighting tournament. Haven't you had your fun? Because there's no way a brat like you could control that kind of power. You really should just say you're sorry to everyone and go back home like a good little boy, you know?
Shut up, shut up, shut up! The hell are you mocking me for? I'll kill you! Get off me! I can do this! What's wrong with doing things because I can? Want me to skewer you from your jaw straight through your skull?
Doing it because you can, huh? You know, watching you really irritates me.
It's like seeing myself last year. Seriously, it's irritating. Ugh. Persona fragment is only a few meters away. I recock my pistol while holding Show down. I take aim at the small target half hidden in the red fog. This will end all of this. In the blink of an eye, my view flips upside down. Show, who had been under my control just a moment ago, is now sitting on top of me. Shoot, Show's got the power too? I don't have any control over my own body, but I just lay on the ground like a rag doll. Show's eyes glow a burning red in his fury.
I'll kill you, Adachi. I'll crush you into pulp so no one will know what you even looked like!
The brat begins punching me in the face. I can taste blood from a cut lip. My head rocks with the impact of each hit. That's some power he has. If I'm still thinking of that, I still have some life in me.
You bastard! What are you thinking? You know how important this thing is! Are you trying to ruin my plan?
If he wanted to kill me, he could just pick up his sword and do me in with a single slash. Instead, he gets on top of me and starts pounding, not letting me off so easy. Lucky for me, his raging has got the better of him. Once a brat, always a brat. Sure, this hurts, but if my luck keeps up, I might just survive this.
That's what I said. I tried to destroy those persona fragments by striking when I saw the chance.
You worthless vermin. I knew you weren't worth shit. But to think you were biding your time for this. Well...
Oh, this isn't good. Things are going black. I don't even feel much pain anymore. I'm on the verge of passing out. Sho doesn't hesitate to give me another kick. Don't they teach kids the meaning of the word moderation in school anymore? At this rate, he might actually kill me.
You really pissed me off, you piece of shit. You were nothing but trash I was only planning to use from the start. Ha!
I nearly black out after that intense blow, but I managed to hang in there. Maybe he got tired of hitting me. Sho gets up, picks up his sword and looks down at me mockingly.
Just for curiosity's sake, how are you planning to use me?
I think you're misunderstanding me. You know the whole taming business? I wasn't planning to rely on your knowledge to begin with, moron. All I need is your persona. I was gonna rip off your persona, turn it into a shadow, slam it into the gathered shadows, and presto! Adachi's part is done.
He was going to turn my persona into a shadow and fuse it with the shadows he was collecting? I don't have a clue what he's talking about. As I lie there confused, Sho holds his stomach, and he laughs merrily.
Ooh, I love that stupid look on your face. It's so great. I'm gonna let you in on some more secrets.
Oh yeah, classic Bond
Seems
villain.
like the power left in you interferes with the thing I'm planning to absorb. I guess that power beyond humanity clashes with each other. But when that happens, that thing won't be at its full strength. So if you think about it the other way around, Using your power stops that thing from doing whatever it wants, and then I get to tame it!
So in order to control the power he was going for, he has to counter it with even more power, huh? I think I see a flaw in that reasoning, but given that we're talking about a power surpassing the realm of man here, logic might be going out the window.
Once everything was ready and I cut up the rest of them, I was gonna kill you slow. Still, I at least gave you the chance to have some fun, you piece of shit. I was gonna let your crap slide until I showed you the end of the world you never got to achieve. Why not? Right? Don't think we're the same, you little brat. What? What was that? You think the whole world hates you just because someone didn't treat you right. You're nothing but a little kid throwing a tantrum. You know, I seriously hate this world. Don't put me in the same shoes as a half-assed brat like you. Please? You're so finished, you bastard. I'll kill you just like you want. Sure, I'm lame. Whatever. But you don't know yet, do you? Those guys don't play around. You better be prepared. Die, you piece of shit.
Sho slowly unsheaths a sword and lays it across my throat. The touch of cold steel against my neck gives me goosebumps. This situation's gone F-U-B-A-R. If my corpse ends up hanging from a telephone pole somewhere, it's going to make last year's case even more complicated. And if that happens, all the work I've done will go down the drain. Not only will my rules be taken away from me, but if the investigation into last year's case gets dropped, there'll be nothing left for me. That's the experience that defines who I am now. I can't allow it to become all a lie. The katana gleams red in the moonlight when the Sho raises it high into the air, and then...
Stop it, Sho!
The impact I expect doesn't come. I slowly open my eyes to see Yukon holding Sho back.
You're early. Way to ruin the moment.
Yukon frowns, not understanding what's going on. He seems confused that Sho and I are at odds. It's not like I need him to sympathize with me. I don't need his pity, but I don't want to be misunderstood either.
Just to be clear, I didn't do it for you guys. I just wanted to set things right for myself.
I know, you're not that type of person.
A look of relief spreads across Yukon's face. Seriously, kid? You're a dope. If I die now, the investigation would have to start from scratch. Thinking about that happening pisses me off. That's all.
You're such a know-it-all. It's not very attractive.
I tried to mock him, but talking hurts too much. And thanks to Sho beating the crap out of me, everything's getting cloudy again. I've done this much on my own. It's your turn to stop him. Team leader. I can't even say those words, but that's what I'm thinking. It's then that I lose consciousness. To be continued. Well, that was I like that a lot. Wait, I said that before. How stupid we're going to be doing that one next. And I hope you guys enjoy it after it saves.